performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here comes the offense on second down. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And they'll take the result of the flag and move the offense back. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
He makes the connection. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Wants to throw on second down. Fires a bullet. Oh, it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 14, UCF 0.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns.
Afterburner's coming. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Now on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Johnson wants to throw it. Coming after it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Commodores want to move quickly. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Commodores! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a...
Fires into traffic, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores look to do some damage in the red zone.
First down for the offense.
Motion from the offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down.
Second down coming up.
A designed run for the quarterback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Complete on 3rd down. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
Touchdown. Vanderbilt. Number 8.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
UCF 0.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kick it away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Brown wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Ingram. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Knights will boot it away to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Roy. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback will keep it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already a shot toward the end zone? And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Makes the grab enough for the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he's going to run it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Wants to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
They'll throw it on first down. Keeps it going. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Brown will throw it. He's got his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Knights in the hurry-up.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. Your
throws toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. On the move. Got enough for the first down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Johnson wants to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Vanderbilt 49, UCF 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the big fullback. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter. And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Finds the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Fast motion from the offense. On the move. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. With the catch, it's Roy. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Commodores are on the move.
Here we go.
They want to run this quarterback. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go with a direct snap. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Now adjusting. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Going up top on first down. He'll pull it down. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play.